Turning into a quiet start to the night after a quiet and beautiful day we had out there. But the question is, will this beautiful weather last into the rest of the week? We'll have a full check of that forecast here in just a bit.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
You're watching DC News Now at 9.
And coming up tonight, a safe return of a dog swiped from the porch of a Maryland home. How a stranger and a local pet store landed the dog back in good hands, and the emotional reaction from his owners tonight. Plus,
sexual harassment is a very serious accusation.
Serious allegations against the D.C. mayor's newly departed top advisor. A legal expert weighs in as the investigation into her former chief of staff and deputy mayor moves forward.
If you want to sleep in on a Saturday, forget it. People are out before 7 a.m.
Well, DC News Now is keeping score on the drama surrounding local pickleball court. The solutions the county is putting forward as neighbors say the noise is too much to bear.
Good Monday evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz.
And I'm Mark Hall, in for Chris Flanagan. Our top story tonight, a family is reunited with their dog after a woman kidnapped the pet off the front porch in Prince George's County.
Yeah, police say the dog was dropped off at a pet store not too far from their home.
Our Yamari Sase spoke to the family and manager about how this all happened.
Yeah, the manager here at this Petco in District Heights tells me that 5-year-old Canela was actually dropped off by a woman more than a week ago. It wasn't until they saw that surveillance video police put out of that same woman stealing the dog off someone's front porch. Now the family has been reunited with their dog, and they tell me that this is the best birthday gift they can give their daughter. A family's plea for their dog's safe return was finally answered. I wanted to cry. It just reminded me of seeing the video of the dog being taken and now being reunited made me tear up a little bit. Daisy Velasquez and her family were heartbroken when they saw this video of their pregnant dog Canela being taken from their home. It happened just before 6 a.m. on March 6. Velasquez says the dog slipped out the door when her husband was leaving for work. Video shows just moments before the dog was taken, a woman walks up to the front porch and tries talking to the dog, but Canela was not happy. We were very sad. We had the dog for 5 years. Then we saw the footage of the dog being taken, and we just couldn't believe it. Velasquez says they don't know the woman, but they do recognize her. My daughter tells me that before the woman had asked her many times if the dog was ours, and she told her yes. Nearly 24 hours later, the dog was dropped off at this Petco in District Heights. The manager tells me a woman told them an elderly lady was looking for her dog in the parking lot, and she found the dog and wanted to drop it off in case the elderly woman returned. The manager says a week later they saw the video released by Prince George's County Police, and they immediately called them. He says he realized the woman in the video was the same woman that dropped the dog off. After 2 weeks with no answers, Monday became extra special for the Velasquez family when they were finally reunited with their dog. We were very hopeful, and my daughter's birthday is today. It's a great gift for my daughter, and it's the best gift we could have received. Now, police do need help identifying the woman in the video, and they do not believe that she acted alone. So if anyone has any information, you are encouraged to call PGPD. For now, reporting in District Heights, Maryland, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
Yamari, thank you. Montgomery County Police have arrested a man for trying to kidnap a student from a school bus stop. The alleged incident happened to a student at Redland Middle School in Gaithersburg. A child said they were waiting for the bus at Washington Grove Lane and Towncrest Drive this morning. That's when they say a man grabbed them and pulled them toward an apartment building. Several students intervened, and that child was able to break free. Now, police have identified the suspect as 30-year-old Jamal Germany of Gaithersburg. The investigation is still ongoing.
Allegations of sexual harassment are now sparking an investigation at the Wilson building.
And so attorneys representing a district employee say that one of D.C.'s mayor's top aides in her administration, former deputy mayor and chief of staff John Falchicchio, harassed their client. Falchicchio resigned from his position last week.
Reporter Muriel Carbone is live at the Wilson building for us, where Falchicchio served for nearly a decade. And Muriel, we don't know really the full scope of the accusations, but the mayor says that her office has taken this seriously.
Yeah, that's right, Mark. The mayor is being pretty tight-lipped about the whole situation. She did not say that this investigation was over sexual harassment claims. Attorneys representing the employee did, but the mayor said that this was all brought to her attention mid-last week. An investigation was then launched, and then by Friday, Falchicchio was out.
You have one of Mayor Bowsers' closest colleagues who's now been implicated in something that is upsetting to a lot of people.
An accusation of sexual harassment looming over the Wilson building.
But please understand that this is a sensitive matter.
Monday, Mayor Muriel Bowsers announced an investigation into now former Chief of Staff and Deputy Mayor for Planning and Economic Development, John Falchicchio. It comes just days after she abruptly announced his resignation. And though the mayor wouldn't elaborate much on the matter,
We're moving forward on the very important work that's ahead.
attorneys Deborah Katz and Kayla Morin did. The two released this statement Monday afternoon, saying they represent a district employee who reported serious allegations of sexual harassment by Falchicchio. They wrote, "It is our understanding that this behavior is longstanding. Our client is courageous. She came forward to ensure accountability and protect other women."
Sexual harassment is a very serious accusation.
Deanna Maria Lewis is the founder of District Legal Group, which handles employment cases.
In the workplace, there are boundaries. And what it appears is that here in the workplace, we have an accusation that there was some form of contact that was inappropriate and unacceptable.
Lewis says sexual harassment can run the gamut from inappropriate touching to advances, inappropriate conversations, and more. She says investigators will look for witnesses and documentation.
We want to make sure that we are listening and that our eyes are open wide, at least particularly for the parties that are involved in the investigation, to ensure that there's not a rush to judgment.
And Mark and Tasmin, appointments have already been made to fill Falchicchio's positions. Lindsay Parker is the new Chief of Staff for the mayor, and Keith Anderson will fill in as interim deputy mayor. Reporting live from the Wilson building tonight, I'm Muriel Carbone, DC News Now.
Muriel, thank you. Now, Falchicchio was a longtime political advisor for Mayor Bowsers. He joined her office as Chief of Staff in 2014. In 2019, he took the title of Deputy Mayor for Planning and Economic Development before joining Bowsers' administration. Falchicchio served as the regional political director for the Democratic National Committee. He was also a longtime aide to former D.C. Mayor Adrian Fenty, who served as mayor from 2007 to 2011. Let's check in with meteorologist Damon Matson, who's in for Janessa Webb tonight.
Yeah, and Damon, things are going to cool down tonight.
Yeah, just a little bit, guys. Unfortunately, today was just a slight preview into what's to come later this week. But chilly temperatures are returning here for the overnight this afternoon. Hey, first time since back at the beginning of the weekend, we climbed into the 50s. We saw those temperatures continue to dip, and yesterday was by far the chilliest day that we've had in a little while. But yeah, low to mid 50s is where those high temperatures ended up. But look at how far they've gone down again now that the sun has been set for a few hours. 45 in D.C., already 34 in Manassas, 36 in Winchester. So we are going to feel that chill one more time, but it is going to be one of the last times we see those chillier temperatures as we move along here over the next several days, which again is some good news. There you go. Those lows tonight, yeah, falling all the way into the 20s under those clear skies and calm winds. You'll be feeling it out there tomorrow morning, but it won't be long before we do start to warm up. That morning commute for you as you go through the early morning hours. Of course, looking good to go with the clear skies, calm winds, very beautiful conditions, and it's that sunshine as we get toward the 8 and 9 o'clock hour that will then start to warm us up. How warm are we talking? Well, we'll have a full check of that forecast here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you tonight. Living near a rec center in Arlington County has some homeowners in a bit of a pickle. They say the noise from Pickleball, the new popular sport, is loud, constant, and disruptive.
Yeah, but both the people playing the game and the people nearby, they say something should be done. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcillo joins us live from the courts at the Walter Reed Community Center in Arlington, and Max's controversy has really been heating up.
It has. Well, look, what started as a bit of a pandemic-era hobby has turned into a really popular neighborhood pastime. But as the weather is getting nicer and an expansion is in the works here at this community center, concerns and frustrations from neighbors are also building.
0-1.
If you're keeping score, you'll see pickleball is becoming one of the most popular hobbies in Arlington. And here at the Walter Reed Community Center, any nice weather day will look like this.
I mean, this is our athletic opportunity. Yes, it is. But it's also like the chess club. It's like a book club. It's like almost therapeutic.
Yep. But it'll also sound like that, and since houses here on 16th Street South are right across the street, it's caused frustrations from neighbors who say the noise is too much to bear.
Not for a father trying to put his 2.5-year-old kid to bed at 7, 8 o'clock to hear ping, 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 ping.
Arlington County is considering replacing the tennis and basketball courts here with actual pickleball courts, while incorporating sound reduction measures. But Mary McKee, who lives right across the street, says it wouldn't be right for the game to grow in a high-density neighborhood.
You come and you play for an hour or two, and then you go home. I can't go home, I'm here, and so your game is in my house all the time.
In the immediate, she wants hours the courts are open to be changed.
If you want to sleep in on a Saturday, forget it. People are out before 7 a.m. If you want to go to bed early, well, we'll say if you want to go to bed before 10, forget it. People are out playing.
And Shuttleworth agrees the noise problem is legitimate, but he thinks the best course is to treat it while growing the game.
For some reasonable investment, we can attenuate the noise and have it be great fun for us and great fun for them.
Now, the county board chair says next month the county manager will present some potential policies that could help this issue, but you see it's a little after 9 o'clock. Lights are on for another 50 minutes or so, and there are still plenty of people here playing their pickleball. Reporting live from Arlington, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
And a new guardrail has been installed at the site of this month's tanker truck crash in Frederick, Maryland. So drivers will see the addition on northbound Route 15 between 7th Street and Rosemont Avenue. 58-year-old Ronald Heaston Jr. died there when his tanker crashed and exploded on March 4th. The city of Frederick has since called for more road protections along Route 15.